Welcome to the Good Grinding for Wise Dining training video, Module 2, Lesson 3, Eating for Wellness. The main point of this lesson is to encourage participants to eat proportionally. This means that half of the plate is filled with fruits and veggies, a quarter protein or meat, and a quarter with starch. The take-home message or catchy phrase is create a plate with fruits and veggies. Create a plate with fruits and veggies. This phrase is repeated 3 times during the course of the lesson. There is an optional Thousand Island dressing demonstration that may be incorporated in the lesson. The dressing can be served with veggie sticks or salad to encourage eating more veggies. It's included on the back of the participant's handout. Each lesson has a nutrition message, food safety message, and water message. The food safety message is to keep hot foods hot and cold foods cold, and the water message is to drink fluids even when we're not thirsty.
Who thinks that nutrition information can be confusing? It can be when we hear, what is half a cup of this, 1 cup of that? How much is a correct serving size? Instead of memorizing or guessing how much to eat, there is a simple way to just eat. It's called the plate method. Everyone repeat the following with me. Create a plate with fruits and veggies. Create a plate with fruits and veggies. What's the plate method? On the handout is a picture of a plate. Half of the plate is filled with fruits and veggies, and they can be piled up as high as we want. We can try veggies and fruits that are fresh, frozen, or canned. Any form counts. Eat a variety of different colored veggies and fruits. There is a Thousand Island dressing recipe on the back of the handout that can be used as a dip or dressing when you eat your favorite veggies. We should create a plate with fruits and veggies. Everyone repeat with me. Create a plate with fruits and veggies. Create a plate with fruits and veggies. After this lesson, I will demonstrate how to prepare the Thousand Island dressing. A starch fills a fourth of the plate, 1/2 inch high or less. Starches take a variety of forms, such as rice, bread, pasta, or other types of noodles. There are also starchy veggies, such as potato or sweet potato, corn, peas, taro, or poi. Lastly, a protein food will fill the remaining fourth of the plate. Protein foods are meats, such as beef or pork, chicken, turkey, fish, and other seafood. Non-animal protein foods, such as beans, tofu, and nuts, also belong in this section of the plate. What should we fill half of our plate with when we eat? Everyone repeat with me. Create a plate with fruits and veggies. Create a plate with fruits and veggies. What should we fill 1/4 of our plate with when we eat? After we eat our meals, we may not be thirsty because we may have filled our stomach with too much food. So we may not be able to drink water. But we should drink fluids before, during, and after our meals because drinking water is important to keep us healthy. So drink water often, even when we are not thirsty. Does anyone go grocery shopping for food? We should pick up frozen, refrigerated foods, hot bentos, or other ready-to-eat items last, just before going to the checkout counter. We don't want to leave cold or hot foods out at room temperature for too long. Buy cold and hot foods last and get them home fast. Repeat with me. Buy cold and hot foods last and get them home fast. Buy cold and hot foods last and get them home fast. Now I'm going to read 3 statements. Please raise your hand if you agree with the statement. The first statement is, I plan to create a plate and fill half of my plate with fruits and veggies. How many of you agree with this next statement? I plan to keep hot foods hot and cold foods cold. The last statement is, I plan to drink fluids, even when I'm not thirsty. How many people agree with this last statement? That's the end of this activity. Thank you for listening. Please check with your doctor or healthcare professional before making dietary changes. Now we will be making the Thousand Island dressing recipe that's listed on the back of your handout. All that we will need today is low-fat vanilla yogurt, ketchup, pickle relish, and pepper. But before making this recipe, I will wash my hands with warm water and soap. For this recipe, we'll need one 8-ounce container of low-fat vanilla yogurt, and it could be any type of brand of your choice. And I'm going to pour it into a small mixing bowl. And then we'll need a 1/4 cup of ketchup, and a 1/4 cup of relish. And then the remaining ingredient, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. We'll mix, and this can be served with your favorite veggies or on top of a salad, or even as a sandwich spread. Would anyone like to sample some Thousand Island dressing?
I would. This is good and it was easy.